What's up YouTube? It's Josh again here from Josh Unboxed, and today we're gonna do a PSA reveal. I've already looked at the grades, and this is not gonna be the greatest of reveals. I mean, there's nothing here that's gonna wow you in terms of gem rates or anything like that. To give you guys a heads up, I did end up only getting one gem out of this submission. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. I submitted 7 cards. 7 cards to get graded, mostly basketball and then 2 baseball. First card here, as you can see, we have Kobe Bryant Skybox rookie card from Series 2, number 203. And this ended up getting an 8. This is a card that I owned since I collected cards back in the 90s. So this is actually an original card that I owned back in 96, 97. I think it's pretty good that it's been able to last that long and still get an 8. That's one I plan on keeping for the PC. Next up, Tim Duncan Metal Universe rookie card. I bought this one raw off eBay and I got mid 9. I expected a 9 at least on this one. It looked good enough to almost get a 10, but I can't complain about the 9. Another card that I plan on hanging on to. Next is a Kawhi Leonard rookie card from Bryant. This one I think I bought for $25 raw on eBay, and it ended up getting the Gem Mint 10. So this is the only card that I ended up getting as a Gem Mint 10. This one I'm still up in the air on whether I'm gonna keep this card or not. I do like Kawhi Leonard, but at the same time I'd rather put my money in other cards that I want. So if I can get a good price on this, maybe I'll hold on to it until before the season starts or during the middle of the season, and hopefully his cards will go back up again, and I'll end up probably selling it so I can put it into a card to keep long term in the PC. Next is a Steve Nash rookie card from 1996 Ultra. This is the gold medallion edition. I thought this card looked really good. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it in hand, I thought it was a good candidate for a pretty high grade, but unfortunately it ended up getting a 7. I was trying to figure out why did it get a 7. When I looked it over, it looked really good. Corners were sharp, edges were good. However, there was one thing that I missed, and you guys probably won't be able to catch it on here, but there's a print line that goes straight down from the middle of the card all the way down to here, and for some reason I missed it. Got to be careful holding it at a certain angle, trying to see it, and I'm trying to reflect the light off of it, and I just totally missed it. So PSA 7, a little disappointed in that, but it is what it is. For the price that I bought the card for, not too bad. But at the same time, like the value of this card dips significantly due to its PSA 7 status. Next card here this is a 2009 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant. This is a card that I've wanted in my collection for quite some time. These cards are numbered to $9.99. So one thing about these Topps Chrome cards is that they are parallel in the Topps 2009 set. So Topps Chrome didn't come out with its own set that year. Obviously that year is the year that Panini ended up taking over with the exclusive license of the NBA, and that was the last year Topps made any cards. So the Bowman and the Topps, as well as Upper Deck, those were the last years that they made NBA license cards. And this is a card that I thought had tremendous value, but as you can see here, this one ended up getting a 7. Same thing with the Steve Nash. I thought this card looked good. However, looking at it when I got it back, I can see some kind of scratch that comes along kind of like here. So same thing with the Steve Nash, I missed it. But since this card is going into the PC, I'm still gonna keep it. I like it slabbed in the PSA slab, so it looks good. So I'm just gonna keep it as is. Maybe try to upgrade it if I can at one point. All right, the last two cards are the same card. They're baseball cards, and they are of Derek Jeter. So this is the 1993 foil Derek Jeter. Very, very tough card to grade, like super hard because of the foil. It's always prone to scratches. The edges tend to get messed up, corners as well. So even like straight out the pack, you know, the surface alone can get messed up. When I got these cards, the corners and the edges looked really, really good. The only thing is when you're looking at cards through a picture online, it's so hard to gauge the surface of the card. When I got these cards in hand, they ended up having, you know, quite a bit of scratches on the surface. But I'm not one of those people that, you know, returns a card because it's not in like gem and quality. You know, I eat the cost. You know, I honor what I buy, and because of that, I decided to submit them and see what I would get. So this one got a 7. So with this card here, I think this is the one that had, it has a lot of scratches on the surface here, but the corners and the edges look really good. You know, I thought just the corner and edges alone will help keep it at somewhat of a respectable grade. The scratches, I figured it would knock it down a few notches. I was hoping for 8 on this one, but it ended up getting a 7. But it's fine. You know, I'm starting to look more into Derek Jeter cards, and I want to kind of build a Derek Jeter PC. It's a nice card to have in the collection, especially slabbed up as a PSA. And then the second one also got a 7 as well. This one had more noticeable surface issues, especially with the mark right here, and I think that alone dropped it down. Same thing with the other card. Corners, edges looked really, really good, really, really sharp. So I thought it had an outside chance of getting an 8, but as you can see, they both got 7s. But like I said, I'm looking more into collecting Derek Jeter. Big fan of his. You know, I feel that Derek Jeter has plenty of value. He may not be the greatest baseball player, not even the greatest Yankee, but the respect factor is through the roof for him. I have so much respect for him and the way he played the game and the way he handled himself on and off the field. And that alone puts him high in my book. There you have it. You know, I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. I do plan on doing more submissions, and I know that they raised the prices, so I've got to be very, very, very selective as to which cards I'm going to submit. I have a couple of Shaq Upper Deck rookies that I do want to submit. There's actually 2 of them that look really good, but you know, I guess we'll have to do a better job of, you know, examining these cards and, you know, cleaning them to make sure that they are PSA ready. So, you know, you'll win some, you'll lose some, and hopefully, you know, you end up winning more than losing. I still do think that the Kawhi Leonard PSA 10 is a win. The Duncan is a win. Those 2 cards, definitely very happy with those. But it doesn't mean I'm not happy with any of these. You know, a little disappointed, yes. But you know, the grades are the grades. You know, you buy the card, not the grade. And all these cards, you know, I really do like. The Steve Nash kind of iffy on. So there you have it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at these submissions. I do have more things coming along. Maybe doing a pickup video showing you guys my cards that I picked up recently. So with that being said, my name is Josh, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.